a couple people, growing up, people was calling me Richie and stuff like that. But I picked the Waterz on there because I wanted to start a little jewelry company. Reason why I really got it because I wanted to, be legit. But it's a lot of smokers over there, and they homeless. They ain't got nowhere to stay. So that's just my way of making sure they got somewhere to have a roof over their head, even though it's still outside. But they can still be up under the boost that we got. And if you from my hood or be in my hood, you know like how deep we be up there. And a lot of people from the hood really like kind of feel entitled to it. I couldn't let nobody else come over there and
take over.
Yeah, take over because I knew it was gonna be some type of conflict. I've been running these streets since I was a kid. Like some people don't know my upbringing, but I'm just tired of the street life. So like all I'm good at, all I'm good at is being in the streets. Rapping, that shit costs. So I just trying to figure out different things that I'm good at, different things I can do, because I don't really want to work for nobody. I want to be a boss.
Yeah.
And rapping really came from me just having a love for music. And it come back. My big bro told me, like, if it's meant to be, it'll come back around. So one time, I was like, this shit embarrassing when people be asking you, are you staying out of trouble? And that what makes shit so fucked up out here in this world. Like, people like me, we really wake up every day and we get out here in these streets, bro, to make some money to feed our family or take care of our family. And on the other side, the law enforcement don't give a damn. It's so embarrassing to go to jail, get out, and go back to that same jail, and the same people see you. I ain't killing nobody. I ain't robbing nobody. I ain't doing nothing. In prison, bro, you around people, bro, from young to old, from 18 to how old they is, and these folks ain't coming home no more. And they some real good people. That shit make you, like, think about it like, damn, this a good nigga right here. This a good man, great man. He still trying coming off because I was taught tough love. So to, like, teenagers, people in their early 20s and stuff, I may come off a little aggressive on the way. I don't want to listen because, shit, I ain't they daddy. You feel what I'm saying? So with, like, mentoring some of these, like, younger dude, they gonna do what they want to do either way it go. Even if I say something or if I don't say something, they gonna do. I pray that what I say can change your heart. But you gotta find out the hard way, because a hard head make a soft head. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to find out the hard way at all. We bump heads sometimes. Cause I be having to show that nigga, like, bro, I'm a man, bro. I done did this shit without you. Like, we cool now though, but the streets raised me. I gotta really be there and really, like, spend that time with them. You feel what I'm saying? Or another nigga will.
Hello, welcome to What Time Podcast. This your girl, Lady J, and we have a special guest here. I call him Richard. I don't know what his rap name is, but I call him Richard. What's going on?
What's going on with you?
What's your rap name?
Richie Waterz.
Richie one?
Richie Waterz.
Richie Waterz?
Yes.
How you come up with that name?
Just a couple people, growing up, people was calling me Richie and stuff like that. But I picked the Waterz on there because I wanted to start a little jewelry company. And I just came with that, just Waterz, having the best jewelry and stuff like that. I ain't got there yet, but that's where the name came from.
Okay, now I just heard that you got a new business, right? Doing car washes.
For sure.
Where is that?
Right there on Conley, where I'm from. And right in my hood where I be at all the time. The reason why I really got it, because I wanted to, be legit. But it's a lot of smokers over there. And they homeless. They ain't got nowhere to stay. So that's just my way of making sure they got somewhere to have a roof over their head, even though it's still outside, but they can still be up under the boost that we got. And, just chill and, be comfortable the best way they can.
So what made you want to do a car wash?
Because where I be at, it's just it's open. Like, the car wash has just been sitting right there. Ain't nobody really was doing nothing with it. So what was going on at the time, they were trying to sell it to somebody. And if you from my hood or be in my hood, you know, like, how deep we be up there. And a lot of people from the hood really, like, kind of feel entitled to it because they, blood, sweat, and tears out there. People done lost family members out there. Some people feel like I can curse on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people feel like it's they shit.
Yeah.
They feel entitled to it, and I kind of feel somewhat entitled to it too, being that I've been around that my whole life. But I couldn't let nobody else come over there and
take over.
Yeah, take over, because I knew it was gonna be some type of conflict.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? I ain't want no conflict. I want to keep the violence down, keep the peace around, and just keep all my people together. So that what made me just.
So what made you want to go the legit route instead of
Oh boy, I've been I've been running these streets since I was a kid. Like, some people don't know my upbringing, but if you know me from school, I was one of them bad ones, and I done been in a lot of trouble, got into some stuff. I'm just tired of the street life.
Mm-hmm.
So like, all I'm good at, well, I ain't gonna say all I'm good at, but from what I was thinking, all I'm good at is being in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody told me like, it ain't nothing wrong with trying something new.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been just trying to figure out what I'm good at other than being out in the streets and rapping. You feel what I'm saying? Cause rapping, that shit costs. So I just trying to figure out different things that I'm good at, different things I can do. Cause I don't really want to work for nobody. I want to be a boss.
Yeah.
And I feel like the name I hold, it gives boss. I ain't really like trying to work for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So, just trying to have my own stuff going on.
So, what got you into rapping before
Rapping really came from me just having a love for music. And I used to ride around with my dad, listen to music and stuff like that. I always had a love for music, but like in middle school, I don't know if you remember Tron and them had the little Splash Crew. I think that what it was, something like that. And they were rapping. And I was like, I feel like I could
You can rap too?
Yeah, I feel like I can do it. So that's where my mind was at. And then when I made me some songs and stuff, I figured out like I liked it, and I feel like I could have did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got better over time.
So why you not taking that more serious than like taking a business?
The music, I've been doing it for a while now, and I done put a lot of money into it.
Mm-hmm.
And being a lot of little legal stuff that I got going on is really like hindering me from doing it. And I feel like my focus need to be more on some getting myself together more than focus on rap, because I don't went broke trying to rap.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't doing that no more. Like, I just can't do it no more. So I just feel like I'm gonna take a step back till I'm really ready to go back in and do it.
Or do you feel like you ain't got enough support as far as financially to get you where you trying to be? Or are you trying to get back by a record label or a distribution deal? Like, what you thinking?
I feel like it's more the financial part, because when you doing it, for one, I was signed to a label, and they did a lot of stuff for me, and I realized how much money he put into it.
Mm-hmm.
And all that money was coming out his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So when it was my time to do it independently, and I started realizing for myself, like, you really gotta have a bag to do it. Some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really trying to like market yourself and really like get your music out there, you gotta put the money behind it. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The money really, it ain't a problem, because nigga, I can do it, but it's just like, this money can be spent somewhere else.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I got kids, you feel what I'm saying? I got family to take care of, so I just be feeling like me trying to dump my money back into the music, chasing a dream, I need to handle priorities first.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just where I've been at right now. Like, if it come back, my big bro told me, like, if it's meant to be, it'll come back around.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm just at a point in my life where I'm willing to take a different route to see if it will come back around. If it don't, then I ain't tripping. But if it do, I feel like I made the right choices.
So I hear you talking about you got some legal issues. What you got going on?
I got just cases.
What you do? What you got going? See, I be seeing folks on social media, but I don't really be knowing what's going on. I definitely mind my business to come down to social media, but what you got going on?
I just a couple years ago, you know, I went to prison, got out on probation, and the lifestyle that a nigga live caused me to
do some stuff you wasn't trying to do.
I wouldn't say do things, but carry myself a certain type of way.
Okay.
And I be getting fucked up on humbug shit. I don't even be doing nothing. And a lot of people be like, I had made a little post one time. I was like, this shit embarrassing when people be asking you, are you staying out of trouble? And what people don't really realize is that when you live the life I live, it ain't about what you doing to get in trouble. It's just the lifestyle and shit happens. Like humbug shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of humbug shit done happened to me that I ain't really had no control over. So people who out there, they understand. People who know me, they know what I'm going through and the challenges I'm facing and stuff like that. But it really out of my control. It's like now what I'm doing to stay out of trouble is like just moving real cautious. Because like where I'm at or where I'm come from, like the lifestyle I live, with the places I be, you gotta protect yourself.
Right.
I can't protect myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can't protect myself. And that what makes shit so fucked up out here in this world. Like, people like me, we real deal wake up, even though what we doing is not 100% legit, we making an honest living though. You feel what I'm saying? And it's certain people, not everybody. I can't speak for everybody, but niggas like me, we real deal wake up every day and we get out here in these streets, bro, to make some money to feed our family or take care of our family. And on the other side, the law enforcement don't give a damn.
They don't.
They don't give a fuck. And it's like, it's so embarrassing to go to jail, get out, and go back to that same jail and the same people see you. Inmates, officers like, damn, what the hell you doing back in here? And you tell them like, bro, this what happened. They be like, damn, that's crazy. When you tell them the honest truth, some people don't tell them the truth, but when you tell them the honest truth, this what happened. Excuse me. This what happened. This what happened. This what's going on. And they are looking like, damn, you got locked up for that. It's crazy. But sometimes it don't just be no, oh, I bonded out. Some niggas got to sit. And I always be in a situation where I got to sit. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, it ain't nothing that I'm doing wrong. Like, I ain't killing nobody. I ain't robbing nobody. I ain't doing none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's just certain things I just can't have. And when you get caught with it, then that's your ass.
The system is not made for black people in general. And if, I don't know what exactly you did or whatnot, but if some people is like selling weed or selling cocaine or whatever the case may be, their charges may get charged harder than their counterparts. So like when a white person do it, they ain't gonna get charged as much or whatnot. Even though y'all might be still, trying to provide for y'all families or whatnot, they don't care about it. You know why they don't care about it? Because they not getting a cut from it.
Exactly.
When they start getting a cut from it, then they gonna start caring for it.
Yeah, for sure.
But going through all that, what made you decide to say, well, first, how long you was in prison for, and then after anything in prison made you experience something that's like, I don't want to deal with this shit no more?
What I did to go to prison really ain't got nothing to do with what I do.
Okay.
But it's like when you
can speak your truth.
Yeah, when you down that road in prison, bro, you around people, bro, from young to old, from 18 to however old they is, and these folks ain't coming home no more, and they some real good people. That shit make you like think about it like, damn, this a good nigga right here. This a good man, great man. He's still trying to provide for his kids while he in jail, but they don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just tired of going in there, knowing the type of person I am. I'm just tired of going in there for no reason. Like, I can see if I done killed somebody or robbed somebody or whatever. It ain't, You feel what I'm saying? No reason for a nigga had to go sit down and be judged by people who don't even know you. You feel what I'm saying? Just tired.
So let me ask you this question. If you going through what you're going through, why decide to, and you can't protect yourself how you want to, why decide to have a car wash in that same area if you can't really move how you should move or can't protect yourself or anybody that's trying to work with you?
I just feel like it's a dedication to my hood. And I know my people really, like, they love me out there. That's where my love comes from. It's like outside of, like, my family, like, that's where the love comes from, man. I just feel like I got to do something to make sure everybody's straight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and there's a lot of people rooting for me to get out of it, but it's like, when this ain't working, what you do now? You feel what I'm saying? What's the next move? And what's the next best move for me and for the people that's around me? So it's just like, when I'm out there, I'm still kind of like protected because people know my situation and they know like the risk that I'm taking of being out here. So it ain't none to have somebody around me. Hey, make sure this and that. Look out for this, look out for that. And it's like a village. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got to look out for one another. And people know, like, I'm the person you really got to look out of because in their eyes, I might be the way out. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to protect the brand. So that's the reason why I just went over because it's like a 50-50 protection rate. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
But anything can go down. They were just over there the other day fucking with people. And I was scared.
Talking about the police?
Yeah, and I was scared as fuck.
Why?
Just doing their job. I can't say why, but they just doing their job. They know the area. You feel what I'm saying? When you know the area, it's just like, let's go see what these niggas got going on over here. See who we can catch slipping, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So it's definitely on how you move and knowing when to move and not to move and what chances to take. Because everything, like when you out there, it's a risk. You feel what I'm saying? You just got to know what risk to take. You know what I'm saying? So I just know I just make sure I keep the right people around me. And I speak more too, and I let people know because sometimes I go do something and just pull off and don't let nobody know what I'm finna go do, where I'm going. Now it's like, hey, this is what I'm finna go do. I'm finna go do such, woo, woo. Somebody be like, all right, you want me to ride with you? Some people like, hell no, I don't think you should go. Hell no.
So being that you've been through what you've been through, when at what point you gonna,
stop,
go talk to different kids about it? Because these young boys, they on a rampage right now.
Yeah.
They ain't got nobody really guiding them in the right direction. So I understand, you are a part of your environment, but your environment don't have to go with you everywhere you go.
You're right.
You raised there, but you don't have to stay there.
Right.
So at what point do you decide, like, let me go talk to the young boys?
I mean, I be trying to do it now. It just don't nobody want to listen. And I respect it because I ain't want to listen. I had to find out the hard way. So, like, when it come down to, like, teenagers, I try my best to real deal, like, tell them, like, hell no, don't do that, bro. Like, I got a little aggressive way of coming off, too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm calm now, but out there I'm a different person. I got a little aggressive way of coming off because I was taught tough love. So, to, like, teenagers, people in their early 20s and stuff, I may come off a little aggressive on the way I tell them things. And, some niggas just don't want to listen because, shit, I ain't they daddy. You know what I'm saying? So, some niggas don't listen. Some niggas do. And it's all about the approach. But I'm just on some shit like when it was a nigga that's out there and shout out goddamn, he speak his mind. He very blunt about what he say, you feel what I'm saying? He spoke his mind about some shit. And he was saying, bro, you being a hypocrite. How the hell you want to goddamn mentor kids and shit, goddamn, you still doing what you doing? And I ain't even feel offended by the shit. I just was on some like, yeah, he is right. So that what made me take a little step back and reevaluate some things like, to answer your question, when I'm gonna do it is like I need to get myself right. You feel what I'm saying? First, when I get myself right and my life is all the way complete, I ain't got nothing going on, then I can really do it. But in the meantime, I'm still gonna talk my shit and I'm still gonna let nigga know, like, bro, you can go a whole nother path. You can do I ain't even trying to stop nobody doing for what they doing. You feel what I'm saying? Cause a man gonna do what they wanna do. So I can't stop no man from doing nothing that they wanna do, but the best thing I can do is tell you, if I done been down where you trying to go, I can tell you how to do it the right way. You feel what I'm saying? That's just my biggest thing right now with like mentoring some of these like younger dude. They gonna do what they want to do either way it go. Even if I say something or if I don't say something, they gonna do. I pray that what I say can change your heart, but it's like you gonna do what you want to do. But at least I told you. You feel what I'm saying? So when it happened, you'll sit back and be like, damn, Shawty told me. And I was one of them niggas like, before I went to prison, my big bro used to always tell me shit. I listened to him, but me just being me, I'm gonna go do what I want to do. But when I had to sit down and just reflect, I'm like, damn, bro told me this shit. Like, that's why when I got out, I was able to do things different. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't just fall on deaf ears. It might not work out like how he wanted to work out, but it did some justice. You know what I'm saying? So.
Why you feel like you gotta wait till they learn on the hard way for them to get a better understanding of what life really is?
No, I don't want them to learn the hard way at all. But like I said, a man gonna do what he want to do. So if you tell him a nigga some shit and he ain't really like listening, or he listening but he still like, you gotta find out the hard way. Cause a hard head make a soft ass. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to find out the hard way at all. Like, the game supposed to be sold, not told. You feel what I'm saying? So if a nigga's giving you this shit and telling you, like, take heed, but if you ain't, then I told you. You know, can't say nobody ain't tell you. You know what I'm saying? So
you gonna keep that same approach with your son though?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I know how it feels to want to be your own person. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to do nothing that I'm doing out here. I don't at all. But shit, if you decide to go out here and go sell some drugs, and I tell you stop selling drugs, hell nah, I beat your ass and you still selling drugs, and you just keep doing, what else I'm gonna do?
Maybe you should explain to them, like, hey, this would happen. So, like, I'm only saying this because I have young boys that I coach. And when I talk to them, of course, I'm not a male or whatever. I don't try to be or whatever, but I try to give them the real. So I tell them, like, hey, if this happened, this will happen. So I tell them before it happens that this will happen. And if you do this, this will happen. So I try to tell them that if you make this bad decision, that's going to affect your tomorrow.
For sure.
And they look at it like, okay, or whatever. Again, they may still make that decision or whatever, but I did tell them. But at the same time, they'll come back to me and like, you said exactly how it's going to happen. Because I'm like, I already know. I might not been like, you know, around that type of stuff, but I grew up around drug dealers. Like, I know how it go. And if you go to jail, that's it. That's all they want you to do. The system is set up for men to go to jail, women, black women to be pregnant and be somebody's baby mama. They don't really want you to be married. They want you to work for their system. It's the way the world got us set up for us to not really be successful. So in order for us to reach the kids, I think we got to get them before they hit high school, truthfully, and middle school.
Definitely.
Because in elementary, they already being fast. So you really got to start talking to them when they really like 3rd, 4th grade and really start telling them like, this ain't cool, don't do this or whatnot, because they're paying attention to a lot of foolishness. So seeing that you've been through a lot, because I really don't remember you being like this, maybe because, you know, I played basketball and my circle was totally different in high school, but in middle school, you was like the one that everybody was looking up to, like you was doing good in school. When I heard or saw you in jail or whatnot, I was like, this Richard, what? But what I've noticed is it's a pattern, because it's not just you. It's a lot of people that's still in Forest Park, Conley, all the way in that area doing the same thing. So it's not just you. And I'm trying to figure out, what about Forest Park in that area, saying like, I guess poverty, if you would say.
It ain't nothing going on out there. Like it ain't nothing to offer.
They don't have nothing
You
to
know what
offer.
I'm saying? Like the schools ain't give us shit. Like
You saw I went viral because me and Drill went viral because Clayton County failed us.
Yeah. They ain't give us nothing to offer, bro. Them folks ain't. It's a select few that did give a damn about us, but them folks ain't care about us for real.
At all.
That shit was just a paycheck for them folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a couple people like, I remember like Dr. Mangrum and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
She was on my ass, you feel what I'm saying? But I was already bad, so it's like she can tell me. But I feel like she was one of the ladies too. Like I'm gonna tell you, get on your ass, but once you realize, man, this person gonna do what they want to do, you just gotta let them do it, find out on their own. So it's like, as far as like the school system, middle school, them folks had love for us.
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly say that.
Yeah.
In middle school, them folks had love for us.
High school, no. I can tell you that right now. I love Forest Park Middle School.
Yeah, me too.
I love the crew because I'm still cool with some of the teachers now.
Me too.
And when I go to the high school, I really don't remember my teachers like that. And I'm like, they really lame up there.
Yeah, middle school, the teachers was real hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
They had real love for us. Like, it's a lot of teachers to this day. I be looking for them like, I've been looking for you. Like, how you doing? Like, I want you to see how I'm doing now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I hope I'm making you proud. You feel what I'm saying? Because them folks real deal, like, they were some good people. You feel what I'm saying? And to know that now, like, back then, we didn't understand that. We was kids back then. But to be grown now and realize and reflect on middle school days and the type of teachers we had around us, you know, like, they really was some good people. Like, they really had our best interests. You feel what I'm saying? And you could tell now because, like, they still doing what they doing and they still, you know, trying to help. You feel what I'm saying? Some teachers, they just, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. After middle school, that's what it was for me. It was over with. Yeah. Once I got 9th grade, it was like...
It was a wrap.
It was a wrap.
Yeah. Well, I need you to tell everybody where they could find your car wash so they could come and support you. I need you to tell everybody what you got going on besides the car wash. I know you want to do mentoring and all that other stuff. I need you to tell folks everything that you want to tell them. Okay. What you rapping or anything you want them to go look at your music or whatever the case may be. So when you do it, look at the camera.
All right. So you can find me on all platforms at Richie Waterz. It's Richhie, Waterz with a Z. I'm on all platforms. And as far as in like, you know, mentoring and all that stuff, you know, if you got some troubled kids or anybody you want me to talk to, I can talk to them. I can try my best to lead them in the right direction. And like I told Jayla, I'm an open book. I ain't got no problem telling nobody nothing. The path I went down and stuff like that. As far as like the car wash stuff, you want to get your car wash, I got some people who will get you right. I'm right there on 807 Conley Road, Southeast. And you know, pull up, come fuck with me. I'm gonna make sure you right. You know, we treat everybody like family. So yeah.
What's your prices looking like?
Oh, right now, we just doing like a little $40 inside and out.
Okay.
Yeah, $40 inside and out. I still got a couple more things I need to get to start the full detailing process, like steamers and all that stuff, to do a full detail. That'll cost more, but right now, that's just where it's at, just to start. I'm supposed to be doing the grand opening. I want to do the grand opening for the 4th of July, but I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm working on it, though. Right now, it's just starting up. But once I fully get everything that I need to, I'll let everybody know.
You got a team?
Yeah.
You do?
I get a couple more people, man. You know, when you're a boss, you got to goddamn fire and hire and shit like that. So I got to find people who really want to work. You know what I'm saying? Who going to do it. Like, because I'm a very serious person. And I like my shit, like, don't make me look bad. So if I get my people to pull up and come wash your car, like, be on point. You know what I'm saying? So I still got to find a little team to who really want to do it. I got a couple people who been telling me, but...
So it sound like you hiring.
Soon.
That what this sound
Soon.
like to me. Well, he gonna be hiring soon. Y'all folks looking for jobs.
Yeah,
Come
so
hit at him. Was you raised up with a father?
kind of, sort of.
What that mean?
My mama and dad got divorced when I was like 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I grew up in the house with 3 females. My daddy, he tried to goddamn beat her. I ain't gonna throw shade on him or nothing like that, but connection, he had to get himself right first.
Okay.
He had some little shit he was dealing with. And, growing up, I ain't fuck with him.
At all?
I ain't fuck with him growing up. We cool now, though. We bump heads sometimes. Cause I be having to show that nigga like, bro, I'm a man, bro. I done did this shit without you. Like, you could tell me shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's going back to like the kids. Like, shit he did try to tell me, but it's like, shit, you weren't really there. So like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to find out on my own, but it's some shit that I realized like he was trying to tell me, you know what I'm saying? Now I realize it, and I respect him for that, because he did try to do his part as raising his kids. He did try to do that, but he had some fucked up ways, you feel what I'm saying, to make any child to be like, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So we cool now though, but streets raised me.
Yeah. So do you feel like, before I get to my question, I do want to let y'all know the streets don't love you back. I just want y'all to know the streets do not love you back. Do you feel like it's very important to have the fathers in the household like all the time, or at least they need to be as much present as the mom, even if they're in a separate household?
Yeah. If you ain't living with them, like, you gotta be there for real, like. And that's what I'm trying to work on too, trying to balance this shit out. I'm trying to balance this shit out and be there for my kids. Like, after I leave, I'm finna go see them. I ain't seen them in a couple days and shit. Schedules kind of off and shit like that, but you gotta really be there and really like spend that time with them. You feel what I'm saying? Or another nigga will. It's just simple as that. You feel what I'm saying? And just really like, you know, take the time. Like with my kids, I have both of them with me, and then one day I have my son, and then the next week I have my daughter, just to make sure I spend that equal time with them. You feel what I'm saying? So they can feel like they being treated fairly. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about that time you spend with them, the things you talk to them about, the things you teach them. Like even with raising a girl, like a mother, she can teach her daughter how to be a lady. You feel what I'm saying? But a man is gonna be able to tell you how a lady is supposed to act for real, for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like the woman, she set the foundation, but a man's gonna show you like, all right, yeah, your mama taught you this, but when you doing certain things, this is how a man is gonna look at you. So you gotta look at it from both aspects. Don't look at it from like what your mama just taught you. You gotta look at it from how a man look at you too, like even on like how to take care of a man or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like it goes both ways. So only a man can really teach a woman how to, I don't want to say the wrong thing.
It's more of like this, because I wasn't raised up with a father, but a father would have taught me how a man's supposed to treat a woman. As far as like, you know, the basics, like, oh, if he really like you, he would do certain things. If he really do X, Y, Z, you know, like open the doors, courting women and all that other stuff. So, and then as a mother, the mother is the nurturer for the man, for the young boy when he's growing up. Somebody that's, you know, the caring part. And then the father is more like the stern part, the more like, hey, the accountability, basically. Like, he gonna hold you accountable for your fuck ups and all that other stuff. So that's how I look at it. Like, the daddy and the mama gotta be on one accord, regardless if they together or not. So, maybe, I don't know what your situation is, but like when your son and your daughter, I don't know, they in school.
Yeah.
So whenever they in school, you be like, I'm gonna go pick them up after school. She might drop them off before school, pick them up after school, and then drop them off home. They live spending time that you got with them right there. That way they can see you every day.
Yeah, fair.
And then you can, they see you every day, and if they want to talk to you, they could talk to you right there. Or you be like, well, they could spend some time with me or whatever. They don't want to go home to their mom. They just, you picked them up already, just starting seeing them every day. It's a difference when you see your child every day. That way, especially with your daughter, she can talk to you, be like, Dad. And then you got to also be able to receive, because at the end of the day, dudes don't be wanting to hear it, but their daughters really be going through it, and it might be with a dude or whatever, and they might be like, they want to talk to their daddy, but you in your mind like, oh my God, my daughter doing this and that. You're not ready for it.
I'm the perfect dad for that, though. Because I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know, like, I know everybody got their own opinion, so I got my own opinion on certain things some people might not agree with, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. You feel what I'm saying? And my little girl, she finna be 10. She ain't got there yet, but I'm like,
you ready?
Waiting. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Like, I'm ready for it. So like, when that day come, and then girls be more daddy girls, boys be more mama boys. So like, when I got my little girl, she can't wait to be with me. You feel what I'm saying? And my son, he like to be with his mama. You feel what I'm saying? So.
You know why? Because you probably be on his ass about certain stuff that she not.
Yeah.
The accountability. That's why dudes really don't. Some dudes like their daddy all the time, but they really want to be with their mama, because their mama probably be like, oh, stop.
But at the point where I'm at now, though, both of their ass get it, though. I let, like, my little girl, like, I be having, like, get on her. At first, I was very soft with her. But as she getting older, I got to be more stern, like, I want to raise your voice type of dad, because that's all I dealt with, yelling and screaming and arguing. So I'm more of a, hey, don't do that. Hey, chill out. Sit your ass down. Hey, go in the house. Go take that off. Then when you start bucking on me, I'm like, bro, is that girl trying me? Like,
now she trying you.
Yeah, like she trying me. I know I just told her to go do this, do that. They get a little sneaky sometimes and shit. So now, at first I used to be like, I'm finna call your mama. Because I don't want to yell at you, because I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't like seeing my kids cry. So I'm finna call your mama. Now, it's like, they called me yesterday, 2 times yesterday. My baby Vaya, she like, Ace, not listening. Ooh. So in my head, I'm like, why the hell y'all ain't call y'all mama? What the hell I'm finna do? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, hey, sit your ass down. Ooh. Fake threats, I'm gonna come whoop your ass and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't that type of dad. Like, you feel what I'm saying? The only thing I could do is, like, now just raise my voice and make you believe that I'm gonna do what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? But it gets to the point where, like, now I had to talk to my baby mama and tell her, like, hey, look, I ain't really, like, feeling that. You feel what I'm saying? We need to goddamn get on this, like, you feel what I'm saying, be on the same level, because I don't really like what she doing. Like, even when it come down to things she wear and stuff like that, I just be on some shit like, hey, and I might tell her without even saying something to her mama and said, and she'll do it, but then, like, once I ain't there, she back doing what she usually do, and I catch her like, hey, didn't I tell you not to do that? Ooh. All right, you think it's a game? All right, bet. Now I'm finna call your mama and let her know, like, I don't care what you say, I don't care what she say, this was going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got to be a little more stern now and kind of like, I ain't gonna say be mean, but just be a little more strict when it come down to them, because they get older and, like, kids gonna do what they want to do. Once they get to that age, they got their mind of their own. And I want to raise my kids to always have the mind of their own no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? So just because I'm telling you something and I feel like it's right, it might not be right in your book, you feel what I'm saying? But you got to show me why what I'm saying is not right. You feel what I'm saying? So I like to give my kids a chance to be themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Just show them, like, the basics of what to do and what not to do. But I want you to make your own decisions, you feel what I'm saying? And come talk to me about your decisions, because I'm that type of person. I like to talk about my decisions now. At first, I used to hide shit in. So now I just want you to just tell me about your decisions, and I'm going to let you make your own decision. I'm just going to tell you from my opinion, because opinions are not facts. You feel what I'm saying? And just because somebody say something, that's just how they feel. It's not facts. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at with them right now.
Okay. Well, y'all, we got Richard on the show. I thank you for coming out.
It'd be funny if folk call me that.
Because I know you as Richard. I don't know you as no Richie Waterz or whatever, but if you want me to call you Richie Waterz?
It's Rich.
Okay, Rich. Okay. But thank you for coming out.
I appreciate you.
This your girl, Lady J. I want to say peace to you.